Title: My mom created a fake account to flirt with my boyfriend. And they've been dating for 2 months, part 1/3. Okay, Reddit, buckle up. I honestly don't know where to even start with this, but I'm gonna try because this is honestly the wildest, most surreal thing that's ever happened to me. So, I'm 23F, been dating this guy, let's call him Evan, for almost a year now. Things were pretty great, you know, the usual couple stuff, hanging out, Netflix binges, inside jokes, the whole package. We were happy, or at least I thought so. Enter my mom. She's, well, let's just say she's a little overbearing and curious about my life. Always asking 1,000 questions, trying to help with advice, that kind of thing. She means well, but sometimes she crosses lines. One day, a few months ago, I noticed Evan was acting a bit weird. Not bad weird, just off. More secretive with his phone, distracted during our conversations, kind of mysterious in that, I've got a secret way. I shrugged it off at first because, well, people have bad days, right? But then things got stranger. He was texting someone all the time, smiling at his phone like a teenager with a crush, locking his screen the second I came near. This started eating at me. I wasn't snooping, I swear, but the suspicious vibes were real. I asked him once, "Hey, who's that?" and he just said, "Nobody, just a friend." Okay, fine. Weeks went by, and the strange texting continued. I asked him again, nothing. Then one night, I saw his phone buzz with a message from someone named Lily. I don't know why, but curiosity took over, and I asked, "Who's Lily?" He hesitated. And then, out of nowhere, he said, "Actually, I don't think I should talk about her." My heart sank a little, but I told myself not to jump to conclusions. Maybe it's complicated. Fast forward to last week, this is where the real nightmare started. I got a random message on Instagram from a girl named Lily who seemed really sweet and bubbly. We started chatting casually, and honestly, I thought she was a nice new acquaintance of Evan's. But then the texts got flirty. At first, I thought, okay, Evan must be chatting with this girl, maybe it's harmless. But then things didn't add up. The way Lily talked about Evan, she knew way too much, like personal details only someone close would know. It hit me. This wasn't just some random girl. I did a bit of digging and found out Lily's profile was brand new, with only a handful of followers, no real pictures, just a couple of generic selfies. Suspicious. I asked Evan flat out, "Who the hell is Lily?" He stammered, "It's nothing. Just a friend." I didn't buy it. So, I did the thing I never thought I'd do. I confronted Lily directly on Instagram, pretending to be a friend of Evan's, just to see what I could find out. And here's where it gets insane, Lily admitted she was actually my mom. Yeah. My mom. Apparently, my mom had created this fake account to flirt with Evan, to test him, she said, to see if he was really serious about me. And for the past 2 months, they've been talking, flirting, and, wait for it, meeting up. At first, I thought it was a joke. Like some messed up prank. But no. She sent me screenshots of their conversations, some even more flirtatious than I could handle. I'm sitting here, trying to process that my own mother pretended to be a girl online to flirt with my boyfriend, and he didn't even realize it. I confronted Evan immediately, and he looked as shocked as I felt. He kept saying he thought Lily was just a new friend and didn't realize it was my mom. But here's the kicker, they actually went out a few times. Just as friends, he says. But still. They met. I don't know if I'm more mad at my mom for doing this, or at Evan for not telling me. Right now, I feel like my entire relationship and family life are spiraling into some twisted soap opera. I don't even know how to move forward. Part 2 coming soon, because this is only getting crazier. Title: My mom created a fake account to flirt with my boyfriend. And they've been dating for 2 months, part 2/3. Hey Reddit, I'm back with the next chapter in this nightmare soap opera that I still can't believe is my life. I swear, if this were a TV show, people would be saying it's too ridiculous to be real. But nope, it's 100% real, and it's happening to me. So where were we? Last time, I found out that Lily, the mysterious girl my boyfriend Evan was dating online for 2 months, was actually my mom. Yeah. My literal mother had created a fake profile to flirt with my boyfriend. And apparently, they met up for coffee several times, all behind my back. The discovery hit me like a truck. I thought my world was stable, now it's a shaky mess of betrayal, confusion, and shock. The immediate aftermath. The moment I confronted Evan, I braced myself for denial, anger, excuses. Instead, he was confused. Hurt, even. I really thought Lily was just a friend of yours. I didn't even know it was your mom. You have to believe me. I wanted to believe him. I really did. Because honestly, if he was lying, that would add another layer of betrayal on top of everything else. But if he wasn't lying, then what was going on? How could my mom be this twisted? I tried to process everything while watching Evan pace nervously in my living room, running his hands through his hair like he was about to snap. Conversations that felt like interrogations. I scheduled a family meeting, or at least, tried to, where it was me, my mom, and Evan in the same room. Honestly, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. I asked my mom the same questions over and over. Why did you do this? What did you want? She explained again. I was worried about you. I thought maybe if I could see how Evan treated someone else, even if it was me, I'd know if he was good enough for you. That's when my jaw hit the floor. So you pretended to be a girl online, to test my boyfriend? And you thought this was okay? Her eyes got watery. It was supposed to be harmless. I never meant for it to go this far. I guess I got caught up. I looked over at Evan, who was sitting quietly, visibly uncomfortable. What about you? I asked him. Did you know? He shook his head no, but when I pressed for details, I found out something worse. They had met in person not once, but 3 times. When coffee dates turn into something else. At first, Evan said they just talked. Innocent chats, nothing more. But then I found out from some texts on his phone that things weren't exactly innocent. I won't share all the details here, but the texts included flirty emojis, inside jokes, and at least one instance of, "I wish you were here right now." I confronted him again, and it broke my heart to see him struggle for answers. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I just felt lonely sometimes. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't know what to do. I felt torn. On one hand, yes, he was guilty of emotional cheating, but on the other, he was honest now, and that mattered. My mom's own drama. Things got even weirder when my mom started acting strangely. She'd call me at odd hours, leaving long, rambling voicemails apologizing and begging for forgiveness. One voicemail in particular stood out. "I'm sorry, honey. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I think I just ruined everything. Please don't hate me." I didn't know what to say. I loved my mom, but this? This was next-level betrayal. Trying to figure out what's real. Amidst all this chaos, I started questioning everything. My relationship with Evan, my trust in my mom, even my own judgment. One night, I caught Evan texting someone else, a woman named Maya. And from the looks of it, they'd been talking for a while, too. I confronted him again, barely able to hold back tears. "Are you cheating on me? With Maya?" His silence was the loudest answer. When the world feels like it's crumbling. I started pulling away from both of them. I blocked Maya, told Evan we needed a break, and refused to answer my mom's calls. But even in the silence, the weight of everything settled in. I felt like my whole family was a house of cards, ready to collapse with the slightest breath. And then, just when I thought I'd hit rock bottom, my phone buzzed. A new message from Lily, my mom's fake account. It read, "Can we talk? I think I made a mistake." What the actual hell? That's where I'm at now, Reddit. Lost, broken, and stuck between the people who were supposed to love me most. I'll post part 3 soon, where I decide whether to finally face this mess head-on or walk away for good. Thanks for sticking with me through this. Your comments and support mean the world. Title: My mom created a fake account to flirt with my boyfriend. And they've been dating for 2 months, part 3 of 3. Hey Reddit. So, here's the final chapter of this unbelievable saga. If you've been following along, thanks for sticking with me. Honestly, this whole thing has wrecked me in ways I'm still trying to process, but sharing it here helped more than I expected. Now, grab a seat. This one's a wild ride. The message that changed everything. It all started with a text from Lily, the fake account my mom used to flirt with Evan. Can we talk? I think I made a mistake. My heart stopped. I stared at my phone for what felt like forever before replying. Curiosity beat fear. She answered almost immediately. I shouldn't have done any of this. It's tearing me apart. I knew it was my mom. No doubt about it. The tone was so different from her usual guarded self, vulnerable, almost pleading. Meeting mom face to face. I arranged to meet her at a quiet cafe, somewhere neutral. When I saw her, I barely recognized the woman in front of me, eyes red-rimmed, shoulders slumped, like all the weight of what she'd done was crushing her. I never wanted to hurt you, she said quietly. I thought I was protecting you. I thought if I knew who you were really with, I could stop you from getting hurt. She confessed to creating the fake account because she was lonely after Dad died, worried I was making a mistake with Evan, and wanted to test him. But she said she never expected it to get this far, that she got attached to the persona she created and the conversations they had. It spiraled out of control, she admitted. I'm so sorry. I know this is unforgivable. My conflicted emotions. I wanted to be furious, and part of me was, but I also saw the pain she was in. It wasn't an excuse, but it was real. I wanted to scream, cry, hug her, and push her away all at once. After hours of talking, I told her I needed space to think. That trust, once broken, takes time to rebuild, if it ever does. Confronting Evan. Next, I had to confront Evan. I invited him over, and the conversation was brutal. I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen. I thought Lily was a friend of yours, he said, eyes downcast. He admitted feeling confused when Lily started flirting. It was emotional cheating, no doubt. I still care about you, but I'm a mess right now. I need to figure out what I want. Hearing that broke me. The man I loved was tangled in a web of lies, just like my mom. Sorting through the mess. Over the next few days, I isolated myself, replaying every memory, every conversation, searching for clues about when things started to fall apart. I realized I'd been ignoring red flags, Evan's secretive phone habits, my mom's sudden coldness, and my own doubts. It hurt so much. But it also opened my eyes. Setting boundaries. I wrote both my mom and Evan a long message. I love you both, but I'm hurt beyond words. I need time to heal, alone. I can't fix this overnight, and I don't know if we can fix it at all. Please respect my space. It was the hardest message I've ever written. The job offer. Then, a curveball. Evan messaged me again. I've been offered a job in another city. It's a chance to start fresh, away from all this. I want you to know I'm doing this for me, but maybe it's for us too. My gut said it was an escape, but a small part hoped it was a step towards something better. Where do I go from here? Right now, I'm stuck between anger, heartbreak, and cautious hope. I don't know if I can forgive my mom or Evan, or if I even want to. But I do know this, I'm going to focus on myself for a while. Rebuild my trust, my confidence, and my peace. Thank you, Reddit. Thank you for reading this saga all the way through. Sharing it with you has been cathartic. If you've ever faced something similar, family betrayal, complicated love, or just messy relationships, I'd love to hear your stories or advice. Because honestly? Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces and move forward. End of part 3.